Hey everyone, welcome to Ultra series enemies that never returned, where we discuss kaiju and aliens from the Ultra series that have long been forgotten in the passage of time. Today we'll be talking about the monster Firemon. Where did Twintail go? In the duration of a few seconds, I've deduced that the disappearance of Twintail was, you won't believe this, a theft. And even worse, the culprit is Alien Steel. The space superhuman Alien Steel is an alien that appeared in episode 40 of Ultraman Ace, Give Back the Pandas. You may be wondering, pandas? Well, the episode is about the thefts of many panda toys, all by a suspect wearing a black cloak. The medicine owner known as Mr. Panda, because of his large collection of panda toys in his shop, gives Motoko the panda named Ming Ming. Then, a mysterious man in a black cloak and annoyingly weird mannerisms comes in the shop and runs off with all the pandas. Seiji Hokuto, host of Ultraman Ace, chases the cloaked man in his car, but the man is still able to outrun him, running faster than 60 km per hour, and thus Hokuto concludes that the man is not human. Back at the headquarters of the Terrible Monster Attack Crew, or TAC for short, several reports of stolen pandas get sent their way, but TAC, as they always are, dismisses the reports and says that petty thefts don't have anything to do with them. And even when Hokuto tells them about the cloaked man with superhuman speed, the crew doesn't believe him. A bunch of jerks, yes, but this happens in the series more often than you'd think. Anyway, at night, Umezu-dan, the 6th Ultra brother, sees a live panda eating an apple, and his sister doesn't believe him, and Hokuto doesn't take his chances and asks the panda guy to check the bite marks on the apple, and indeed, it's from a real panda. Hokuto pursues the mysterious man again and finds him at a warehouse, where after being cornered, reveals its true form as the yellow Alien Steel. Yes, our alien this time is a petty thief. I've looked all around for him, but I don't want to corner him or else he'll turn into a giant and destroy my home. So what was Alien Steel going to do with all those pandas? Perhaps some vile scheme to make all panda owners miserable and feed off of their despair? Or even worse, turn all panda dolls into mindless immortal soldiers for a possible invasion? Alien Steel's motivation is to bring the popular panda craze to his home planet for all the children to enjoy. No way! It's actually very harmless. But Ultraman Ace decrees that if you steal, you get this. It's a wholesome motivation, but the way he conducted his plan was just trying to be as despicable as he could. This episode was likely one of the products of the criticisms of Ultraman at the time, in that it was getting too violent and that kids were kind of scared, so they wrote a silly plot like this. Mind you, the backlash was just as petty as the theft in this episode, so there may have been some writer's commentary in there somewhere. Alright, we've detected Alien Steel in the house. I'm gonna ask him to give me back my twin tail nicely, or else I'm gonna have to use force. Alien Steel! Alien Steel is a yellow alien with a very interesting head design. When I first saw it in the preview, I thought it was a monster design after construction vehicles and buzzsaws, but my guess was wrong. It's a very eye-popping design and catches your attention, maybe because of its color and the attention-drawing spiky appendages. Alien Steel's head looks rather robotic as well, sporting what looks like a machine box, which looks a bit similar to King Joe's helmet. Indeed, its head is the most interesting part of its design, with the 3 circular saw things that shoot lasers, but masterfully does not feel too cluttered at the top there. Its body is yellow with some grey patterns, and it also has fingers that are blown up. He still looks very mechanical in my opinion, not so much like an actual organic alien, but hey, it's not like his actions need you to immerse in his status as a living creature with a civilization anyway, so he's cool. His costume was made from an early suit of Ultraman Ace himself, and of course, it's hardly noticeable. His name has got to be one of the most obvious names for an enemy in the series alongside Alien Terrorist. Anyway, out of all the prolific Choju from Ultraman Ace, why are we discussing Alien Steel here today? I do believe that this guy should be brought back one day. His design is really good, and could potentially be popular with children as toys of him are made. ironically similar to his intention in the original episode. Recently, several older aliens appear quite often in shows like Orb, X, Jeet, Taiga, and Z, such as Alien Zeton, Alien Knuckle, Cameraman, Alien Magma, Dada, Mephilas, and more, although they tend to make what were scary imposing aliens into comedic characters. This is the case for Alien Mephilas in RB, Alien Magma in Taiga, and Dada in X for instance. Look, it's not like I hate their depictions here. I do think that these instances help make them feel more like species of aliens with diverse personalities instead of a stereotype of their race, and I think it helps make the world more developed because, for instance, not every Dada may want to shrink down humans, but in my opinion, this also means that it shouldn't just be those same aliens that are reused. Using new alien species, like Alien Steel, would make things fresh and will come along with their own species quirks and diversity. Now see, these aliens are getting their image improved again, like how Ultraman Z made Cameraman a legitimate threat, and the Alien Knuckle episode in Taiga was fantastic. So to use Alien Steel as one of the substitutes for this comic relief would be best, and would also give him an opportunity to be a breakout character, given his design potential. In fact, that very same plotline of stealing the merchandise from Earth to spread to his own populace could be used again as a solid plot for an episode, and could be improved by showing Steel's emotions of wanting to make his planet's children happy. Maybe explore how the cast chooses to help his real desire instead, and furthers the message of violence is not always the answer that Ultraman shows love to teach. I'm telling you, there's potential for it to be a real sad episode. With a bit of a modern overhaul to his design, make it more snappy and streamlined like how Savenger was updated from his original appearance, I think Alien Steel should return to the series one day, and still has a lot of great things to offer.
Give me back my twin tail! Your planet's people won't like him anyway!
Well, I've tried talking. What should I do now? I'm gonna have to use force. I defeated the Chojin, retrieved Twintail, but at the cost of my home. I wonder how long it'll take to rebuild. I'll have to look out for home listings soon, but you know what they say, still waters run deep.